So when I packed my bag, I knew the colours I would need for Greece. So here I have some pale blue turquoise tissue paper that I've painted with inks. So tissue, and it wants to blow away. But I want to add some sea around this collage boat, and this is perfect. As you can see, it's got all those. So this is the next morning in my hotel room, and doesn't feel like me enough, this. Probably because I don't do lakes and mountains, but we'll see what we can do. I've stuck some sticky labels over the spiky palm here. It just felt a bit small and pathetic, so I'm going to think about that. Yesterday the sky was chilly and the lake did look white. Today the sky is blue and the lake is very blue. So there's two stamps on here. I've moved one and I've kept this one because I realised it's got a little archway, like the arched windows. So I'm now going to add two other arches and make this my representation of that church front. There, that much of a splashing. I'm going to let some bits run, and let's have some bits running that way. Oh, you should see the mess it's made at the other end of the table. Shutters are different in every town. You know, some are blue, some are green. Depends on the country. Some are bashed. But they've usually got this bar across, a little section of lines and another section of lines, so you can often divide them in two halves. Here, so I was enjoying the shapes and trying to simplify it each time, and eventually when I came home I did do a collage of quite a lot of the rooftops. I love line, and there it is. Then we've got the lovely little church, and then so maybe all these cables weren't actually around this church, but I've used my license, my artistic license, to add them to there, and I was more interested in these than I was the scene around me. But I did put some, so it's a shopping bag. Yeah. I think this is made up of 2 or 3 scenes, so sketching the building, some people, some of the shapes to what I can see in front of me. I've also noticed the lamp post, which I didn't start with. I have got somebody sat on the bench there. If he sits still, I might manage to get him in there. And I'm working with Posca pens and fine liner. And that's it really, trying to travel light at this point. This is a rubbing from the street on the black magazine page. The bits that I like to add to this scene, so I need to do again a lot of work filling in. The roof was already on there, it was the brown collage papers. So that again, that's 5-10 minutes. Not worrying about if it all fits together. I'm working on a background that I'd already stuck on.